Hey guys, did you ever need multiples of something but you didn't want to go to the store and buy, say, a bunch of Barbies just to rip their heads off to do something with? Well, we discovered a method of casting with hot glue that you can do real quick, real simple. So, what I have here is hot glue gun. It's set on high because you want the fact that it's dripping onto the counter so that you can put the glue into the mold pretty quickly. I have some air dry clay that I just got from Walmart. The kind that I'm using is Polyform Model Air, and as you can see, it's air dry modeling clay. Got this from Walmart. And I have this little Einstein bobblehead from Night at the Museum 2. Great movie. But what I did was I took little Einstein and I pushed his face into this air dry clay. You can see I have it 3 times in here. I'll push it in the 4th time too so you can see it. And then I'm going to use these little molds to make multiple Einstein faces. So all you have to do, no Vaseline, no release, anything. I'm just going to take Einstein and I'm going to push his face into the air dry clay. It picks up a lot of the details. It picks up all the little grooves in the hair, the wrinkles, everything. It's fabulous. And I'm going to make sure that impression is in there really good. Pull it out. And there you can see my 4th little negative Einstein face. Right there, all in a row on this air dry clay. Now the beautiful thing is you don't have to let this dry. You don't. So after you cast these with the glue, you can reuse this air dry clay quickly. You don't have to let it dry at all. So I'm going to take my hot glue gun and I'm just going to start filling in these little molds. Always have extras. I like setting it on hot on high instead of low, because on low it tends to not seep into the little details quite as well. Alright, so I'm going to need to let my glue warm a little bit more. It seems to be getting clogged up because I've gotten to a non-hot part of the glue stick. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to let it warm up a little bit more. And then, gravity works. And then I'll fill in the other 2. So it doesn't take the glue very long to cool and dry. And the hot glue is very, very paintable. Now, you can use these multiples for an assemblage sculpture, a found object sculpture. If you just want any kind of little 3D embellishment on something, you can use them to make cabinet knobs. I don't know, the possibilities are kind of endless. So, as these cool, I'm just going to tell you the little story of how this came to be. Last year, in 2019, the spring semester, our school was participating in the Vans Custom Culture Contest. And we had some air dry clay that we were sculpting into various forms, and we wanted to hot glue those to the shoes. The hot glue would not stick. It would not stick at all. So we kind of put 2 and 2 together to use this as a technique instead of a problem. Now I know that there are other modeling and casting materials. You can use any number of things, but this was stuff we had laying around. This is stuff that we all had, and I really like the fact that we can reuse the air dry clay as many times as you want. We just have to make sure to seal it in a zipper bag so that you can keep using it. just don't have to let it dry at all. See, this was one where the glue was not quite so hot, so it was slower to pour it in, and you can see that it left a little hole in the eye. Hot glue is hot. It's always good to have a cup of water when you're dealing with hot glue. This one, the face came out pretty good. I just have to trim around the edges. You can trim this with scissors really easily, and like I say, you can paint these up and use them for whatever you'd like to. One nice full little Einstein face. That is a perfect copy pretty much of what I cast. Now, beautiful thing about this is I can take this air dry clay, I can use it again for another set of molds, or I can just pick this up, seal it in my zipper bag, and use it again at another time. As long as it's sealed, it is good to go for future molds. You can paint these and put them onto various artworks as little 3D embellishments. So I'm going to paint a couple of these up, or one of them up, so you can see what that looks like. And I hope that you enjoy this technique and try it out for yourself. Thank you.